I want my life to make a difference. I want my life to make a change.
I remember the month that I realized that I spent more on coffee than I gave to the church. Our family had just started budgeting, and so we recorded all of our receipts, every dollar we spent for a whole month. And at the end of that month, we sat down to look to see where the money had gone. And I wasn't surprised by how much we spent on coffee. We kind of knew that was a daily routine. And even when you added in the occasional frou-frou drinks, those $4 lattes, it wasn't all that surprising. The shock came in that we had given nothing to the church. And it's not that we didn't intend to or mean to. It's not that I didn't believe in what the church was doing. After all, I was already a pastor, which is maybe the embarrassing detail in this whole story. It's just that we had forgotten. I'm sure at the time I came up with lots of excuses on why or how that happened, that we just didn't have cash in our wallets that day, or forgot the checkbook, or when the basket comes down, it's too late to write the check that's not already filled out. But needless to say, nothing was given. And it was even more shocking to realize nothing was given the month before, or even the month before that. And I had to really think about the spiritual practice here, that I was actually more intentional with my drinking coffee than I was about giving back to God from those things that God had first entrusted to us. That we were never without coffee, and even if we had run out one day, it would have been a family emergency which had to be corrected that very moment. But when it came to giving, time just simply passed by. That was a real kind of wake-up call, and so we had to be real with ourselves about what our own priorities were. And not that I was going to drink any less coffee. That just wasn't even on the table, even during Lent. But that we could be more intentional with how we gave to the church, how we responded to God's grace and what God has entrusted with us. And on that day when this hit me, I knew that this part of my life, this part of my financial journey of faith, I just had to be able to take more seriously than I took my drinking coffee. And I take coffee drinking pretty seriously. No sugar, no cream, black and bold. But this part of my faith had to be more important than I was letting it be.